everyone, today we are going to cover my budget for the month of December. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, but if you're new here, I am a single woman with a single income and I'm in debt. I am documenting my budgeting and debt payoff journey here on YouTube. So if you think you're interested in following me along on this crazy ride, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you around. Now, I really wanted to do this video. I haven't done a budgeting video in a while, but I really wanted to do it this month because my budget is going to look significantly different come January. I've talked about it. I've taken the 401k loan. I'm in it. Like, it's done. The work is getting done. You might hear my dog barking because I have people here doing work on the house today. So, and this video is, full disclosure, this video is going up a day later than I anticipated. I went to this potluck thing for my church, and I'm always really cautious about potlucks and things like that, and I should have known better, but I went and I had food, and anyway, I came down with a really bad stomach bug. Like, deathly ill. And I feel it in my face too. Like, it took every ounce of strength to just put a little bit of concealer on so I could film this intro. But the rest of the video I filmed like the 1st, I think, of December. I filmed it the same day, I think, that I filmed my budgeting video, or my debt confession update video. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's up today now. I look a hot mess. I don't feel too well. But I really wanted to capture this video. I really wanted to film this video to document my budget, because this budget, and you'll see, is going to look different than my budget in January. So it is what it is at this point. This is my Harry Potter mug I got from the Harry Potter store in New York, because I am, as we know now, a Harry Potter nerd. Anyway, enough about this. Let's just dive right into my budget. This is my single income last real budget, I guess, for 2024, and it is going to look so different in 2025, but I need this. I need to sit down and do this and film this so that we can kind of look at and compare the differences and also talk strategy come January. So let's dive right in. Let's not prolong this any longer. Let's just do it. All right, let's just do it. All right, so let's jump into my budget for the month of December. Now, I stopped doing my budgeting videos, monthly videos, because my numbers, they're not going to change, or they don't change all that much. So that's why I kind of stopped, because you're basically just saying the same thing every single month. You have to remember that I don't have kids or anything like that, so I don't have to budget for like extracurricular activities or anything like that all that often. So that's why I kind of stopped. But because this really is going to be the last true budget, because next year it's going to be really tight. It's going to look really different. So I still have to think about strategy and how I'm going to navigate the next year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this is where we're at. And I know that I have some newer subscribers that probably have never seen one of my budgeting videos. So just to quickly talk through it, I prefer simplicity. That's the way that my mind works. I can't overcomplicate things too much, because it becomes overwhelming for me and I'm going to give up. So this is a strategy that I have found works best for me, and it's what I've been able to stick to for the past year. So this is how I like to think about it. So the way that I like to think is like, okay, what is my debt? So what are the minimum payments for the debt, or what am I going to pay towards debt? What do I need to do to keep the lights on, right? The water running and the lights on. And then everything else kind of falls into my spending and savings category. I'm spending every time, like every now and again, there is something that comes up in the month that I know that I have to plan for. It could be a birthday, it could be an event, it could be, in this case, I'm going to take my team out for a team lunch that won't be covered by the company. So I'm going to pay for that as something for them for this month. And it is something that I like to do every year for team morale and all of that. And this is why I have the best team in the company, not to brag or anything, but but it is something that I like to do for them, especially around the holidays. So and then whatever's left over, I throw into my savings account. Yes, I have a savings account. Yes, I have somewhat of a nest egg built, although that has gone down over the past couple months or couple years. But I do have a savings account that I like to put money in and save towards. Not enough savings to cover all of the expenses that happened this year. Oh my goodness, the drama that happened. So that is pretty much the outline of how I like to budget. Again, these numbers don't change all that much for me. It is pretty standard, so that's why I kind of stopped doing these. But this is my salary for the month. I do a monthly budget, and this is how much I get paid every month. Right now, this number is going to go down in January for sure. So that's why I wanted to do this, because it's going to look so different, and I'm going to have to redo this all over again in January, and you'll see, and I'll have to figure out very unique and ways to compensate for that, for the 401k loan. But I'm ready. I feel like I'm disciplined enough to do it. Okay, so $5,020 is the budget for the month. Now net 4 is my student loan that I'm paying towards. This is the snowball. I paid $930 towards that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Chase is my car loan. I pay $800 towards my car loan. Leaves me with $3,290. For my home loan, I pay $1,600. This is a $1,300 monthly payment plus an additional $300 payment that I pay. I pay $200 towards the principal and $100 towards my escrow account. All right, that leaves me with $1,690. Did I do this right? Yeah, I think it did. Okay, water bill. My water bill never goes over $30, so I'm just going to go ahead and budget $30. My gas bill for the month, I don't think it's going to be all that high just yet. So I'm going to budget, let's do $65. I don't think it's going to be that high this month yet. Same thing with my power. It's not going to be that high this month either, so I'm going to go ahead and just budget $60 for that. My insurance for my car is $124. It's like $123 and change, but I'm just going to say $124 because I can't remember what it is right now. My T-Mobile is $104 and some change, so I'm just going to budget $105. This has gone down a lot. It used to be $140 or something like that. $147 I think is what I was paying. So this has gone down. My internet is $76.90. All right, my gym membership is $10 a month. All right, and then my monthly subscriptions are $52.96, so I'm just going to say $53. All right, that leaves me with $11.66 and 10 cents. My team lunch, I'm not going to spend more than probably like $150. I don't anticipate spending more than that. All right, that leaves me with $1,016.10. So that is my spending for the month. Savings, let's go ahead and do, I don't know, what do we think, like $300 in savings for this month, at least anyway. And then my monthly spending will be $116.10. So this is how much I will target for spending for the month. Now, my spending allowance, if you will, is for gas, groceries, whatever it is that I want to get, as long as it falls within the 716. I could technically break down my spending for like a gas, for groceries and that kind of stuff, but because I just for me it's so easy. I only shop for one person, I only cook for one person, it's just easier just to get a little pot of money that I can dig into and utilize for all of my expenses. It makes me feel a lot less guilty too towards the end of the month when, I don't know, say I'm out and I see something that I want to get, like a mug or, I don't know, a lipstick or something. If I have money and my pot's still there, I'm going to buy it. I have it, right? So that's just the way that I've been budgeting. Again, simplicity, because if I broke this down even further, it would just drive me nuts. And yeah, this is how I do it. Full disclosure, I utilize my credit cards to spend because I like to get the rewards from those, but I pay them off every week. So as soon as as long as it falls within here, I make sure that I budget for that. But just to get those rewards, and that's what I used for Christmas shopping this year. I used my credit card rewards. So, but yeah, that's how I've been doing it for the last year or so, and it's been working, and it's been pretty effective, I think, in how I've been able to budget and save and not overspend. And yeah, again, this is going to look so different, and this is why I wanted to do kind of like this last hoorah budgeting video until I get my student loan and my car paid off, and then we can. Then I'll have to figure. So I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. Let's just. This is what it is for right now, and this is kind of going to be like the last. Lord, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm nervous, but kind of also kind of excited for the challenge. So we'll see what happens come January. All right, but that's it. This is my budget. Again, pretty standard, pretty boring. This is how it's been for the past year. This is why I kind of stopped doing these videos, because this isn't really going to change unless I made a huge uh-oh somewhere. But this is, this is it. Anyway, if you are a returning subscriber, thanks for being here. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are on your own budgeting or debt payoff journey, I hope that you're successful this week and every week. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.